Good morning from Söderhamn. This is where I wild camped last night on a little inlet from the Baltic Sea, but it's not too Baltic here. It was wet and rainy last night, but it's a beautiful day today. And I've got quite a long ride up to Boliden, where Vigu reached out to me and said, come stay at my guest house for the night. I might try and stay for two and have a day off, but we'll see where the road takes us and what we get up to. Okay, so this is where we are. This is Sweden here. We are going to go up the coastal route, main roads, because it's going to be the fastest, all the way up. I won't have any time to dally out today, I don't think, but we shall see. Up, up, up. It's quite a long ride, as you can see, and this is our end goal there, Boliden, which is get me closer to the Arctic Circle. I'm 500 miles away at the moment from there, 353 miles today, and 6 hours 41. And I need to have stops too. First stop, breakfast. Oh, and some water. If you watched yesterday, you know why. I'm not excited, I'm not, honest. Whilst this is playing, please remember to hit that subscribe button, and if you're enjoying this vlog then give it a thumbs up and share it with your mates. And if you'd like to buy me a cup of coffee then you can do so by clicking on the link in my bio. It's very much appreciated. Thank you! If you watched yesterday's vlog you will know that wild camping is illegal in Sweden, but you also know that the biggest risk is from tics. It was quite easy not getting any of my gear on the ground other than my tent when I was making camp, but it was a little bit more tricky when you're breaking camp. Please let that cafe do black tea. I haven't had one for 2 days. It's very tricky taking your tent down and loading your bike when you haven't had your morning cuppa. I cannot begin to tell you how happy I am. Oh, heaven. Now, that's the biggest cup they have, but I can go back and refill it apparently. I couldn't really get any breakfast other than sugar stuff. A latte bit, so a latte bite. Very nice. I presume it's traditional Swedish. Well, that was quite a long stop and a fanning around. There's a hotel and hostel and everything here. I did put 7 litres in. I did have to argue with her. No, I did not want to pay at the pump. I wanted a coupon, please. So I didn't get my €100 taken out. I also bought a bottle of water in there, and I've just kept it as it is because I've had a bit of a dodgy tummy, and I've just realised I keep pouring my water into my hydration pack and I haven't actually washed it properly for quite a few days. It's not just the tics I need to be worrying about. But back to the wild camping. There are also bears and wolves in these woods, but they do say that really they're quite shy and don't really come near humans. The biggest risk actually is that of moose. They can be quite dangerous if they feel threatened, as can most of us I guess, but especially if they've got baby calves with them. The biggest threat though is to traffic, because they can weigh up to 800 kilograms and cause many accidents a year. You'll probably notice that many areas along the highway are fenced off, and those that aren't have the lower speed limits. The other danger along here are the signs that I really love, and that's snowmobiles. Oh, what fun. As you can see in the distance there, we're trying to get into a little bit of a mountainous area. wasn't on a time limit. I do this so it says that the Y adorns its surroundings, and there's 3 routes that you can do like along the trail. Looks good, but unfortunately I've got to continue straight up the E4 because I'm on a timeline today. Nice little shop here as well. Hopefully I can get some nuts or something, a little snack. No nuts, but they do have lots of ice creams, and they do have some dairy-free ones, but I've already had my fill of sugar today. So water and then back on. Lovely little play area and picnic area and toilets, information centre, and there is a garage across the way if you need fuel to, but no shop. Lovely little find just off the E4, which is a bit like a quick step road. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. Tofu curry and jasmine rice. This route really is beautiful, but I'd recommend taking 2 to 3 days to do it and meander down to the sea rather than the one day that I'm doing it in. A big difference from the E4 here and in the south is a lot of it is single carriageway, and you don't get all the service stops and petrol stations that you get down south, and I am in desperate need of petrol right now, but I need to find somewhere where I can pay and get a coupon rather than pay at the pump. I've just plumbed in a petrol station and hopefully I'll be there soon because I need petroleum. Oh no, it's pay at the pump. Oh, I don't have the funds if it's going to take a reserve into pending. So I'm going to show you what I mean. I want to pay my petrol. This is going to take out 1,500, okay, crown from my account. I can't afford it to take that out, so I'm going to have to go no, because I don't want that much. I'll find another garage and hope I don't run out. What will happen is that that money would come out of my account. It will be impending. I must stay there for 2 to 3 days until my bank in the UK releases it back to me. And when you're topping up 2 to 3 times a day, you just can't do it. Right, this is saying that it's 17 miles to the next garage. Another diesel. It's another diesel stop. I'm literally on fumes. Oh, this isn't what I need. Okay, there's a Circle K 3.8 miles away further up in the E4. I just hope if I can make it. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, God. Thank you, everybody. Oh, I know you've been praying for me. Not all those who wander are lost. I'm always lost. And I'm always wandering. Oh, let's jump on there. Right, this again, we want to take 1,000. As I was explaining before, somebody said to me, just take cash with you. I've still got to go inside and get my T coupon, haven't I? And Google Places. Unfortunately, when you're riding the roads I'm riding the last few days, that's not an option. And I'm a single woman riding solo around foreign countries. I'm not going to carry cash on me. Besides which, I was just telling people you don't have to have that 1,000 pending coming out, that 1,000 krona. You can just come in and get the T50 or possibly 300 that I need right now. And how lovely they are in this one. No arguments, no nothing, just give me the coupon for my T50. I think I'll probably need more, but I don't want to waste money that I don't need to. Let's see how many litres. Oh, I'm 16 miles away from where I'm going to meet Viggo, and then we're going to ride together. I remember when I could only ride that in a day. Oh. And another Can-Am coming up on the left. It's so exciting. That I can fill up and pay after. Happy days. Perfect. Brilliant. I'm now at my rendezvous point to meet Viggo, and I just wanted to make sure I had a full tank for our little ride out tomorrow. He bought his car so we can go to the shop, bless him, and get some food for me, because you know what a pain I am. We're going to the coop. We have the coop back at home in England. Oh, I'm going to get me some tea bags. My wonderful home for the next 2 nights. Much needed rest. Thank you so much, Viggo, for inviting me and making me feel so welcome. Ta-da for now.